Hello and happy Friday. Just wanted to say hello. It's been a few days. Sitting here at the pickup line at school, my old school. And I was thinking today, something funny happened today. Not really funny, but I was thinking about the time of year that it is. It's my favorite time of year. It's fall. Oh, almost. It'll be fall. Officially, it'll be fall next week. And I was in the grocery store with my mom today, and I was at a different store. I normally, as you people that know me can roll your eyes at me, but know that I'm normally at Whole Foods. And so today we were at a different store. We were at Central Market, and I love Central Market too. Whole Foods just has, anyway, I love Whole Foods. But we were at Central Market today, and we were walking through the bakery, and just walking in to the store and all the smells, just the feeling that even like the way the sky looks this time of year, the air feels different, everything feels different. And anyway, so we were walking through the store, and you see all the little pumpkins everywhere, and I'm like, oh, I just want to get some pumpkins and like do all the things, but it's only September, so the pumpkins would be rotten and gross by the time it was, worth it to have them. Anyway, so we came upon the bakery, and I don't know what it is about that particular store, but their pastries and their bakery, everything always looks so enticing and so delicious. And they used to have, before COVID, they had all the breads, and then they would have like little sample things where they'd have butter, so you could get like sample, like they'd have little baskets of all, of cubed bread, so that you could try all the different breads that they have, and you'd put butter on it, and it was just so good. And every single time we would go, and this is years ago, this is, a while back ago, before I would get some of each of the bread, and I would sample, with the butter, and sometimes I'd go back for more because it was so good. And so there's something about, I walked through there today, and I remember just kind of having that feeling, and you have that, I don't know, it's like you have that memory in your body, and it brings that feeling back, just being in that space. And very seldom do I eat bread. I don't eat bread anymore because honestly, I found out that I did a cleanse a long time ago, and I found that eating bread actually doesn't make me feel good. And so I can fantasize about it, and I can still want it sometimes. I really don't want it, though. That's the thing. But then I remember if I have it, it doesn't make me feel very good. Like, it makes my joints hurt. So I don't know if I triggered some kind of gluten intolerance. I have no idea. But anyway, all I know is that I don't feel good when I eat bread. But I just was thinking about that, and thinking about how funny how different times of year spark different memories around food sometimes. And the holidays, like going into the fall, going into the holidays, always sparks the feeling of comfort. And like the other day, I don't know what it was, but I was like, I don't know what it was, if I was like feeling kind of that same kind of wanting something cozy and warm. And like before, when I felt that way, I would go get myself a 20,000 calorie pumpkin latte at my favorite coffee place, and I would do that probably 2 or 3 times a day, and I don't miss that. Right now I'm drinking my cappuccino because I love this one so much. But anyway, so it's 95 degrees outside, and I am having something cozy, and I'm having my frothy cappuccino boost. I made it before I left to come up to the school. Love my peeps. This was given to me by one of my fellow coaches. Anyway, so I was thinking about the bread, and how I don't, even though there's still like a little bit of a pull for me to want to have that, I'm glad I'm not there anymore, because I know how it feels when I do eat that, and I feel bloated and gross, and that's not in line with what I want to be doing. But anyway, so I just was thinking about foods around the holidays, and how I used to feel a long time ago. And this is going to be the second holiday season that I've gone into at this weight, or at this size, really at this size. And I'm at a healthy weight. I'm in a healthy size. And how different last year was compared to the year before and the year before and all my lifetime before that. And I remember, like my mom makes this incredible stuffing and everybody loves it. It's kind of different from what I guess her traditional stuffing is, but it's what she kind of grew up eating, and it was just delicious. It has, just the bread, and it's got your sage and your, all the things, but it also has like bits of apple and chestnuts, which are my favorite. I love chestnuts. Celery, nuts. Anyway, all these different things. So it's really good. So last year, what I did was I actually had a recipe that is on my program for a dressing, for a stuffing, that I could eat and was just as amazingly satisfying and heavenly as the one that I used to eat. And the best part about it was that it didn't make me feel like complete garbage after eating it. Like my hands didn't swell up, my joints didn't feel gross. Physically, I didn't feel terrible eating it because it was healthy. It was a healthy version. And even people that really liked the old version really liked the new version too, which was a win, because who doesn't like bread stuffing? That was like my thing. I used to love bread stuffing. Anyway, so having tried that last year at Thanksgiving was like freedom, because all the feelings and stuff that we all have around food that we've grown up with, being nurtured by food, and how that kind of fills something in us for some reason. I don't really know why. That's kind of ingrained in our DNA. And I don't feel that way anymore. Even though sometimes that little thing, like I said, just recently it started kind of coming up. But I'm so grateful that this year and from now on, going into the holidays, I can enjoy whatever I want. I can eat whatever I want. If I'm grateful that I'm surrounded by people that are health-minded and take care of themselves and do all that stuff. I have no judgment around those that are still, I don't care. Like, I have literally no judgment about anybody, whoever's doing whatever they're doing. I love you no matter what. I don't care. I really don't care. So I'm just grateful that I'm going into the holidays again this year, healthier. I'm not going to be bloated at the dinner table. It makes enjoying the family time so much more, so much easier, because you're not feeling like, typical Thanksgiving, everyone's like, oh, you got to wear your baggy pants because that's the one day it's like you're going to marathon that day, and you're going to spend your day eating and then fall asleep, and then you're tired and you feel crappy. I didn't have that experience last year. I still had really good food. I love food still. I had really good food last year. But I'm just looking forward more to the time with family more than anything. And I don't know. Anyway, it was funny. I was thinking about that, and just how the holidays and how like cooler weather kind of brings that feeling to the front of my mind. Additionally, I was going through my center console here, and I found some sunglasses that, honestly, I don't really think they fit my style anymore. Like these, I don't really like these anymore. They feel kind of weird. So those are probably going to go. I'm not sure. I was made fun of wearing these because they're huge. So I don't think I'm going to wear these anymore. These, I don't know. These could be, I just don't have, I don't know if I have the right, they kind of, I like sunglasses that I can wear my hat with, and these don't really work for that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I have these too. These we bought in a store in Roswell, New Mexico, coming home from Colorado. Family favorites. I had to get a pair for everybody. These I got for Mom because they're silver, and she's the little silver fox lady. Well, I have these, and these are fan favorites as well. If you've watched the show Schitt's Creek, these are the shows. Or these are the glasses. Anyway, but I was just thinking, I was just wanting to, I'm being silly right now, I know, but I was just wanting to kind of share those kinds of things. One thing I want to put out there to whoever is paying any attention to me, being goofy with my sunglasses. Oh, no makeup today, whatever, no filter. This is me with my little pimple on my face. If you have feelings where you're like, I don't know, thinking about what's going to happen this holiday season, how stressful holidays can be, you can go into the holidays feeling really good, like me. And if you are curious about what I'm talking about and why, I don't know, I'm kind of rambling. I tend to do that sometimes. I'm like, for some reason, super tired today, but whatever. If you are not wanting to be wearing really, uncomfortable clothes for Thanksgiving this year, I have a solution that will probably change your life. I can't, make any claims, but it completely changed my life. I feel happier today than I've ever felt in my entire life. I feel more calm, more at peace. I can handle ridiculously stressful situations in a much more, I can just handle situations much better. I have more patience than I've ever had in my life. Sure, I have moments where I get stressed out and impatient. I'm not going to say I never do, but I for the most part, I'm pretty patient and pretty even keel with stuff. But I feel good. I feel really good. And I want the world to feel good with me because this is so fun. Feeling like this, and it's fun feeling this way with your friends. And I know that sounds really dorky and really hokey and goofy and whatever, but it's so true. It's so true. Anyway, I just wanted to share. It's been a little bit, and I was just thinking about, sharing the holiday thing. And I did not eat the bread. I didn't even buy any bread. I didn't even smell the bread. Well, I had to smell it because I was walking through the bakery department. But anyway, I just feel happy and I feel joyful, and I just want to share that with everybody. And oh, by the way, if you've been watching me and seeing any of my posts, and if you're just sitting there on the verge, like on the edge of your seat thinking, okay, I've tried every single diet, every single program, all of the things. I've tried every single solitary thing. Nothing has ever worked for me. And you are afraid to try something else because nothing's ever worked for you in the past. Can I just tell you that I've done the same thing? And I think probably most people that are on my program have done the same thing too. We've all tried all the things and have failed. And because we've only addressed part of why we were overweight to begin with. And that's probably the scariest and the hardest part. But let's be honest. You can go to the gym and this is not going to get me a lot of friends, I realize that, and that's okay. But you can go to the gym and exercise all you want. And that's awesome, because exercise is really healthy for you. So this is not to diminish going out and having healthy movement. Not at all. But the truth of the matter is that most people don't want to deal with, or don't want to address, or don't want to accept, is that if you don't work on the emotional side of things, if you don't work on your nutrition, going to the gym is really just movement. And yeah, it's going to give you strength, but if you're still doing the same old thing and eating the same old thing and not making any dietary or emotional changes, you're not going to sustain your weight loss. It is highly unlikely, and it is, the odds are kind of stacked against you, because what it really is changing habits and addressing what it is that got you there to begin with. And like I said, those are the things that all of us really don't want to deal with. We don't want to address that. So when I'm talking to you about how walking through the bread department, or how the holidays and this time of year makes me like have a physical reaction, and it's all tied to food, that's an example right there. And so today, though I still may have those feelings that may still come up, I'm not acting on them. I'm thinking, I'm having more thoughtful discussions with myself around food, and just making healthier choices. And my personal goals are much bigger than diving into chips and queso, even though I love chips and queso. Don't get me wrong, I love chips and queso. But anyway, like I said, I think exercise is awesome. Exercising is basically your body celebrating, like you're celebrating what your body can do. That's amazing. But like changing your nutrition, if you don't change your nutrition and you're just working out, that's like a small percentage of your healthy journey. Your physical activity is only a small portion of it. So I want to invite whoever's watching, whoever's listening, whoever comes back to see this, if you're interested and you're curious, I have an incredible program that I'm on that addresses nutrition and changes your nutrition. And I'm living proof that it works, because I've, dropped, I was 185 pounds when I started this program, and I'm 5'1". And I am healthier today. I've lost over 40 pounds. I'm healthier today than I ever have been, ever since I was, able to take care of myself. And there are just so many things that have changed with me physically, emotionally, that I can't even express how different my life is today from before. My skin looks completely different. Not that I had like crazy breakouts before, but like my skin looks, I'm not trying to brag, because I don't think I'm all that, but all I'm saying is that my skin looks, I think my skin looks pretty good. I'm almost 50 years old, and yeah, I've got a few little wrinkles under my eyes, but who doesn't? And whatever, I don't care. I'm not trying to impress anybody. But anyway, our program is offering $50 off your first order until October 2nd. So if you are sick and tired of looking at my before and afters, I know I've said this before, and I saw this the other day, and I love this so much. If you're sick and tired of looking at my before and afters, come and do this with me. I want to show you your own before and afters, and like how rewarding that is. It's like the most incredible feeling in the world. It is. So, by the way, new undies. I will not be showing these to anybody, because I'm not going to do that. But what's funny about getting new undies is that when you start losing weight and you're like going through all your stuff, you're like, oh, I haven't bought new underwear in forever. I haven't bought new underwear in forever. TMI. Sorry, guys. I know it's kind of gross, but whatever. I don't care. So I got some new undies, and I found those. So I'm curious to see what those are going to be like. But anyway, so back to what I was saying. Exercise is awesome. Dealing with your emotional issues that got you overweight to begin with is even more awesome. Losing my dad and learning about all of his health issues completely destroyed me when that happened 10 years ago. And my whole world completely turned upside down, and I wasn't even close to my dad. So, I don't know what just happened. Anyway, so learning about all the health issues that my dad had when he passed away and what he died of, type 2 diabetes. He had type 2 diabetes. He had all kinds of other stuff, and he had a heart attack as a result of all of that. All of that stuff at that point could have all been prevented. So anyway, I didn't make any personal changes to my health. I went vegan for 2 years, which I was not a healthy vegan because I didn't know what on earth I was doing, because I had no idea about nutrition. I had no clue. Anyway, I didn't lose any. I lost a little bit of weight, but not very much. Anyway, so today I have better nutrition, better health, and I feel incredible. And I don't have any of the health issues that my dad died of, and I'm not even going to ever have that. So, obviously there's certain things, but as far as like making changes to my health and preventing certain situations, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working on. So, anyway, I just wanted to share. Like I said, it's getting to be that time of year, and everyone's thinking about food, and I'm just enjoying my healthy self, and enjoying clothing my healthier self, which is so much fun. And I don't know, people can roll their eyes at me. That's okay. I haven't shopped in the way that I'm shopping today in my entire life, because I hated buying clothes so much. I hated it. My mom just commented on that yesterday. She was like, oh my God, you're actually buying yourself things. I never shopped for anything, and if I did, it was like nothing very... Anyway, so I just wanted to share. Come join me or watch me, whichever you want to do. It's okay. I have no judgment. I love you all the same. And I'm just going to sit here and enjoy my frothy cappuccino boost. So tasty. And I'm going to collect these children from school, because we've got multiple friends that carpool with us. So, anyway, hope you have an amazing rest of your Friday. I will be making my brother's secret poblano salsa. I don't know if I'm going to make it tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure. But anyway, stay tuned. So, have an awesome Friday, and I will see you soon.